15 Weirdest Trends. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at one of our viewers' comments. Puma Bear had this to say: just liked and subbed. Love your videos. Keep up the awesome work. Smiley face. Thank you so much for commenting, Puma Bear, and the rest of you, don't forget to subscribe. Now, back to our video. Number 15. Chokers. The hugely popular 90s trend made a comeback last year, and was honestly a hot trend until things got a little too much. Forever 21 tried to pass off this giant neck brace as a choker and wanted you to pay $25 for it. You don't wear this to a night out on the town. You wear it coming out of the hospital after a night out on the town. People even started wearing shoelaces on their necks. Number 14. Hangover makeup. Because apparently looking like a hot mess is now in style. The makeup style is created by creating a red puffy-eyed look with blush and being worn with wet hair. For added effect, try smudging your eyeliner and mascara to get that extra sloppy look. Seriously, people made tutorials on how to look like this. It's mostly worn by Japanese women, and thankfully only lasted for a little while in 2015. Number 13. Face kinis. This face trend in China first popped up back in 2004, and its purpose is to help protect your face from getting sunburnt or too dark, as a light complexion is highly sought after and recognized as beautiful by Chinese standards. The mask also helps to protect one from jellyfish, so they must have like a high probability rate of getting stung. Honestly, putting on sunscreen doesn't sound so bad now compared to looking like this, does it? Number 12. Bubble nails. These chunky nails were seen popularized back in August of 2015, even though it's been around since 2009, and are definitely weird enough to be on this list. The bulky aesthetic of the nails is created by layering several pieces of acrylic nails together, and then thinning out the nail as it reaches towards the end. The technique isn't taught in beauty schools, so manicurists had to teach themselves through trial and error. The nails are usually spotted with bright colors. Number 11. Geode lips. Last year in September, these stunning lip creations were born and dubbed geode lips, or crystal lips. The detail and handwork are absolutely amazing, and you have to be one talented individual, like Genevieve Jacquet, who created the following looks. Jacquet says that the lips can take anywhere from up to 5 hours to complete, as they require a serious amount of attention to detail. While they are pretty, these would be too weird for your average Tuesday. Number 10. Aquarium nails. The aquatic acrylics catapulted into the limelight back in mid-2015, when they literally started appearing on everyone's fingertips. The look is created by putting 2 press-on nails together and filling them up with whatever your little heart desires, be it glitter or fake fish, as many have opted for. The nails are then filled with baby oil and sealed with an acrylic coat. These nails give anyone serious mermaid goals. Number 9. Pixelated hair. This type of hair coloring technique took the hair industry by storm back in 2015 and was created in Spain by 3 hair colorists named José Luis Almendral, Marco Antonio Restrepo, and Jorge Cancer, who all work for Expresión Creativos in Madrid. The look is created by adding square blocks of color to the head, and then blending and cascading them into each other. The look managed to spread to salons in not just Spain, but as far as London and New York. Number 8. Heart-shaped bangs. These days, it's all about what new hair color or hair dyeing technique is going to be the next big thing. So it was kind of a weird shock to see people working this new style of bangs, considering bangs don't get much love in the first place. Young South Korean girls in their teens and 20s were curling their bangs in a way that makes them loop and look like a heart. All you need is some hairspray and a curling iron. Number 7. Muslim Lolitas. If you've never heard of Lolita fashion, it's basically a fashion subculture where women dress up in modernized Edwardian and Victorian era style clothing. The trend is mostly observed in Japan, where it's highly popular among the youth. But here's a twist that's weird because no one saw it coming. Muslim beauty bloggers have taken up the Lolita trend while coordinating their outfits with their hijabs. Who could have predicted how good these two looks would work so well together? Number 6. Merman hair. Usually it's women who are pioneering new looks and creating hot trends, but men everywhere stepped up their game to give us merman hair. The concept of dyeing your beard and hair vividly bright colors is an odd one, mostly because most men don't do it, but this gave everyone serious mermaid goals. Women have long since been dyeing their hair mermaid colors before guys, but it's nice to see the other gender changing up their look. Number 5. Quirky undergarments. This might not be the most recognized trend out there, considering that no one really sees anyone's underwear over the multiple layers of clothing we all wear. That being said, the only people at fault for making this a thing are the designers. Just look at the following image. This right here, this is not a look. That creepy looking face made by this lingerie is just not cutting it. Burn it. Burn it with fire. Number 4. Flower beards. These floral facial hair looks were being donned by men all across social media, sharing their creations, and it seemed like every time you scroll down your feed, there was a man with flowers in his beard. The look began to gain traction on the social media site Tumblr, where it then exploded into full-on trend mode last summer. What do you think? Is it a yay or nay, and you want to see them again this year? Number 3. Fur nails. This hair-raising trend showed up last year in February during New York Fashion Week, when models for the Libertine catwalk were seen sporting them down the runway. The nails were made by a team of nail artists who work in the CND Design Lab team, and it was reported that it took them around 200 hours to complete the whole collection. Then, everyone started DIYing the look. This obviously isn't an everyday sort of look, considering that they'd get ruined the first time you wash your hands. Number 2. Scorpion nails. We've already seen quite a few, interesting types of nail art, but this one that swept through Mexico back in March of last year takes the cake. It's at the Miss Uñas beauty parlor located in Durango, Mexico, that the scorpion nail trend was pioneered. The baby insects are, of course, dead and placed onto the nail and sealed with a layer of acrylic gel. It's the only place to get the trend done, so women from all over Mexico and even North America have flown down there to get fitted with the extremely poisonous insects. Before we reveal number 1, let us know in the comments below which one of these trends you thought was the weirdest, and don't forget to subscribe. And now, number 1, bagel head. We just have to ask, what would you be willing to do in order to keep up with all the latest trends? Spend an entire paycheck? How about cosmetically altering your appearance? The bagel head trend swept through Japan around 2012-ish, but has been around since 2007. The patient gets injected with exactly 400 cc's of saline solution into the forehead for about 2 hours, and the impression is made with just a thumb. The forehead returns to its original size within 16 to 24 hours as the saline gets absorbed into the body.